Exiting sublight.
Hello there, and today we are back with some announcements on my channel
Target locked.
and some more gaming news for you. Thanks for
Scanner
tuning in.
tracked. Target
And as
destroyed.
always, links of relevant material are down in the description.
Closing warning.
Before we get to the news of
Missiles
the week, I
inbound.
want to say something to you guys. One,
Target
thanks so
locked.
much for the many
Target
views on my
destroyed.
What's on my new Nintendo 3DS XL video. We have over 6,000 views on that
Missiles
video alone.
inbound.
Thanks a
Target
lot. I
destroyed.
never thought it would go
Target
over even the
locked.
500, so I'm surprised you guys like that. So I'm really grateful for that. I really am. Two,
Target destroyed.
thank you
Missiles
guys for
inbound.
subscribing. That means a lot to me. That tells me that I don't really annoy everybody in the world with my
Closing
voice.
warning.
So thank you for that.
Missiles inbound.
And three, and this is a long note. As you guys know, I built my own entry-level
Target
gaming
locked.
/ media PC.
Target destroyed.
Well, I always use Macs for content creation, but now I am going to switch over to Windows for the most part.
Source stopped.
I downloaded a program called Vinci Resolve, which is used to edit videos. It is sleek and a little complicated. It's a bit of a learning curve. It's very different than iMovie, which I used to use.
Target destroyed.
But I figured I'll try it out and see how it is. And it was free, and it's pretty good. And it has a lot of
Broadsides.
color fixing, color matching, color enhancement.
Stellar map.
So anyway, I'm gonna use that with OBS in different file formats, and so I ran some tests. A 9-minute 1080p video will render in 1 hour and 40 minutes on my MacBook Pro from 2013. The same exact video renders in like 10 minutes and a half or something like that
Engines
on my
at
gaming
maximum.
PC,
Scanning.
which uses the latest Kaby Lake Pentium chip.
Stellar map.
My MacBook Pro uses an i5 Haswell, and it's like the
Sublight.
2.6 gigahertz, and it had a turbo
Sublight.
to like 3.1 or something.
Closing warning.
So this means that hopefully I can put out more content, better content,
Engines at maximum.
and at a faster rate. No 4K video yet. I do have one 4K video on my screen on my channel, but that went straight from my phone to YouTube. No computer was involved, so I did minimal editing. I couldn't really do much with it. I don't even think my computer is capable of handling 4K video. It might even make it crash, or it might even take an obscene amount of time. Okay, so if you guys have any questions about the Vinci Resolve or my setup, how to use it or anything, go ahead and ask. I won't be the best source. I'm not an expert, but I'll try to answer your questions with the best of my ability. And if you have any questions about my setup, go ahead and ask that, and I'll try to answer that as well. Okay, so on to the news. First article, and these are kind of short and fast. Nintendo Switch screen supplier sees tough times. So the company that makes the screens for Nintendo for the Switch is called Japan Display Inc., and it has posted net losses for 3 years in a row. That's not a good sign. They're not very profitable, I guess, because maybe they were trying to get into a bidding war and they couldn't really figure it out, and they ended up spending more money, right? They supply Apple a lot, but a problem they have, and I don't know how this is related, but they mentioned it in the article. Apple may want to switch to OLED screens, and this company can't do that. It just doesn't want to or can't. I'm not sure why not, but it doesn't do that.
Accelerating.
So Nintendo may end
Sublight.
up going elsewhere once this company goes belly up. So that's too bad. That one's coming from Nintendo Life. Okay, second article. This one's coming out from PCMag.com. Nintendo Switch gets a wireless arcade stick on August 20th. So the company called 8-Bit Dough NES30, that's the name of Joystick, NES30, and it will cost $80. You can connect it to your Switch via Bluetooth or USB with the 3-meter USB cable included in the box. So basically that's over 9 feet long. If it's over 3 meters long, then if it's 3 meters long, then that means that it's over 9 feet long. So that's actually a decent sized cable. It's not sucky like the NES Classic. You can charge the wireless arcade stick up, and it takes up to 2 hours to charge from completely dead to
Take
full.
a seat, mate.
But you
How's
can run it
things?
for 18 hours without it needing
I've
to
seen
charge
a
it again.
lot of ships come
So that's
through
pretty
with
good, I
lightning
think.
damage.
The stick
That
measures,
Cimmer's dark nebula.
and they give you this in millimeters, so 300 millimeters by 226 by
Yeah,
160
I
millimeters.
heard about something.
So 300 millimeters, that's 30
I
centimeters,
got a few
and
tips
22
on local
centimeters, and
bounties.
11
That's something you
centimeters.
have to pay for.
Okay, so that's
Good
pretty
day,
small.
mate.
But it's big enough. If you look at the picture, you can see that you can put both hands on it. I mean, 30 centimeters, that's almost like, that's like a foot long. 22, maybe a little bit less than a foot, maybe like 8 inches high, and then maybe like 4 or 2 inches. It's 2.54 centimeters per inch, I know that. So then, yeah, so 10, 11, 12, so 12 inches by 9 inches by 5 inches or 4 inches. Yeah. So, yeah. 10 centimeters, that's this and 4 inches. So it's pretty high actually. Anyway, it weighs 1.4 kilograms. That's 2.2 pounds each kilogram. So it's pretty heavy. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. That's like 3 pounds right there. So it shouldn't move around if you get a little aggressive during the gaming, right? But you just don't chuck it at people. You can hurt them.
Concern, but we're quite capable of handling
And
ourselves.
it does cost $80, but it is compatible with
Keep your
Macs,
nose clean in this
Windows, and even
sector.
Android. Will I buy one? Probably not. At least not initially.
Target locked.
But if I do get Street Fighter and there's other more arcade games like that, then I probably will buy it just to have it, just so you guys can see it too for an unboxing maybe. Okay, last article, and this one's a short one. It's not really even worthy of an article. It's just like a memo, I guess. Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 have joined EA Origin Access, and they are in what they call the free game vault. So basically, if you want to play EA games, you go online, you download this app. It's kind of like Steam, but it's called Origin, and you pay. You don't have to pay anything, but you can pay $30 a year, and you get to play a game for the whole year. Unlimited access to that game, unlimited internet playing with that. So $30, and EA has a lot of good games. I downloaded Star Wars Battlefront. Titanfall 2 actually bought, so I didn't have that Origin Access thing, but I was still able to play it because I bought that game. And now I'm actually downloading Battlefield 1 right now. It'll probably take like 2 hours. And this is great because this is how I was able to discover this really interesting and laid-back kind of chill game called Rebel Galaxy. And which is what you're watching right now actually. I put this recording over that video. It's pretty good. I like it. It looks like it's a pretty old game, but the graphics look pretty good. I can actually run it on my RX 460 4GB at 130 frames per second. So go figure. Yeah, so I think I'll bring up more gameplay from that game because I really like it. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.
Weapon overheating. Weapon overheating. Broadsides.
That's a kill.
Sublight boosters depleted.
Moving to engage.
Scatter turret.
This is getting too hot for me.
Ordnance node. Bounty received. Weapon overheating. Target destroyed.